to all of you at CityLife again this morning. What a privilege for us to meet together online. As I mentioned last week, Ronald and myself are away on some leave, and hopefully we'll be back next week, just rested and refreshed. What a time to be alive, what a time to serve Jesus Christ. And I trust that even during this lockdown you are engaging with people and that you're connecting with others. We're certainly making an effort to encourage you to stay connected over this time, and I feel like it is such an important time to stay connected. I do want to say, if you're battling, if you're struggling, if you need help, please reach out to one of the leaders. We would love to pray for you and to stand with you during this time. And this coming week, we want to focus on civil servants. As you read in Romans chapter 16, there's a chap called Erastus, who's the city treasurer. He's a civil servant who Paul encourages them to greet. This week, we want to take our focus and just put it on the civil servants around us. And we all know that the role of the church is not a political role, it's a spiritual role, but most certainly in 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 1 and 2, we're urged to pray for those who are in authority, for civil servants, etc., etc. But most certainly over this time, it's not a time for us as the people of God to sit back and point fingers and criticize those in authority, but it's a time for us to pray. It's a time for us to reach out to them and acknowledge them and just thank God for them and to pray for them. And so we want to spend this week just focusing on those that are in authority. I want you to think of those that are serving the police force, those that are in government, those that are in parliament, those in the health department, those in the education department, all these parts of society. And the Bible urges us to pray for the peace of our country so that the gospel can move forward and be fruitful over this time. So I want to encourage you, we're going to send out a couple of challenges this week. But I want to encourage you just to be involved in that and to think about this. This is a time where we can continue the mission of Jesus even during lockdown as we think of these different groups of people and greet them and acknowledge them and salute them and pray for them. God bless you guys. I know Mike is going to share the word this morning, and I look forward to hearing what God has to say through him. Thank you to Mike and Silla and Alex and all the guys at the building, at the studio, that's making sure that this broadcast is taking place. God bless you guys. We love you guys. We miss you guys. We pray for you. Have an outstanding week, and hopefully we'll be back with you next week.